EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Taking down the 41. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He works free. Right side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
On second down, Goff.
The 25-yard line.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. That one taken in by St. Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Goff to throw on first down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing on second down, Goff. That'll be intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Witherspoon on the coverage.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Seahawks will take over possession here at the 44.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his...
And he will score! DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw. Hooker.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. Now it's going to be third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Throwing is Hooker. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hot! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Now former college star over in East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Howell. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
To throw, Hooker. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss with Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Hooker to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Lions.
Now, Hooker. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Here's Hooker. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Hooker. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
He'll drop to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. He is in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
31. Lions 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Howe. He'll complete it to Barner. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's Howell out of the pistol. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Walker running to the left. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Howell. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll throw with Howell. Open man left side. He's got it. And they will finally run him down. A big play for Seattle. 35 yards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. What a move! He's in! Kenneth Walker! Touchdown, Seattle! This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I love this play call, Mike. You see it so often. They say after sudden change, take a shot. Now, if you're the defensive side of the ball, you have to be prepared. You know that's what NFL offenses love to do. In this case, they either weren't ready for it or they were unable to stop it. But either way, big pickup here right out of the gate to get this drive started.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm him all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Here's a design run. The ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Hooker. This one caught by Patrick.
Hooker is good. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard. Throwing is Hooker. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That's another Lions. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He runs with it. And this will be incomplete. But a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. To throw, Hooker. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. He's got it at the 3. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Hooker to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Bait snap for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Howell. Jigba left side, he's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A handoff, running left, it is Walker. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Howell. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Hooker. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs.
This guy's really starting to roll now, and his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Off he goes. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Coming free is Chark. He's got it. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
Really nice call there on 3rd and inches. You have the defense thinking run, and then you hit them with the short pass, and the yardage you get after that is just gravy. They turn this into a nice play, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hooker. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Now, Hooker. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air?
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught by Chark. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
That's good for the Lions. First and 10 at the 30.
He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Room to maneuver at the 35. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. He'll look to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He's got it at about the 8. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal at the 7.
They'll look to throw again. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And he's into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Walker. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. Straight ahead, it's Walker. That one never got started. Defense is pressured too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and long. The tight end Fant in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Metcalf left side, he's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's Walker. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. One more time with Walker. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.